Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTGSinSenpai. So today is a special one. We finally got our hands on a Phyrexia All Will Be One Complete Edition bundle, courtesy of my friend David. He was able to get his hands on one, and he was polite enough to let me actually open this for him. I could only imagine how much it took in him to not just rip this thing open. So, David, thank you once again for allowing me to do this. I just wanted to give you a shout out a few times because it is very appreciated. With that being the case, if there are others that would be interested in me opening items on the channel for them, feel free and get in touch with me through email or through YouTube itself. Or I'm sure I am more than happy to assist in regards to or get in contact with someone in regards to doing this. Oh, neat! I really like. Of course, I can't read this yet, but the fact that this is there is actually pretty cool. But I'll be more than happy to open more products for others. It's definitely something that I would really enjoy doing. And I mean, if it's something that people are willing to let me do, oh boy, we got ourselves a Phyrexian mommy. And then other side, another art of said Phyrexian mommy. But yeah, super big fan. But like I was saying, if there are others that are interested in having me open the product for them, I'll be more than happy to do so. And of course, I'll be happy to send everything back and just let me know or we'll get in touch and we'll discuss. But yeah, first off, looking at the beauty of this particular box, got ourselves a nice exterior foiling. Got ourselves a nice tokens on here. Tokens are a little bit banged up on this particular one. I'm not sure what happened here. Don't even know. I couldn't. David, I'm sure you're at some point you're going to see this video. I'm not sure if you're looking to save the tokens. I'll definitely be setting those to the side for you, making sure that you get them back. But it's a small misprint, I guess. Everything's shifted over here to the side. I'm not sure if that's a normal thing or not, but there's that. And then we're going to get ourselves into the packs here. Got ourselves the foil land pack and our Phyrexian arena. These I'm going to keep sealed for you because I'm not sure what your plans are for these. But I know these are, it's like, I believe these are just the foil regular basic lands and then the Phyrexian arena. And then you got your foil full arts right there. So there's those. No spin down in this particular box, but the cards are there. So let's set these to the side, kind of make as much room here as possible. Got ourselves our set booster packs, and we got ourselves our complete edition pack. Making sure this does not feel like it was resealed. I mean, I'm not the best in totally figuring that out, but it looks like it's a fresh set of packs. So of course, gotta save the best for last. So we're going to break into these set booster packs initially, kind of go through these first. I know I'm kind of at the late end of this particular trend, but I mean, getting your hands on one of these was not the easiest. For the people that did get their hands on them, congrats to them. I'm happy for you guys. I unfortunately still have not got my hands on one of my own, but I'm more than happy to I mean, I'd probably work out a deal with someone to possibly get theirs. Oh, look, we got ourselves a double rare. Hercal's Recall. Return all artifacts target player owns to his or her hand. That is gross. And, that's a gross list card. Got ourselves a regular foil. Let's set the foil over here. Try and keep it within frame here. But, I'm willing to work out a deal with someone, see if they have any others that they'd be willing to let go of. Oh, look at that. That is a signed Atraxa, or I think it's Atraxa. I'm pretty sure that's Atraxa. Regardless, there's that. Got ourselves a swamp, lands, or commons and uncommons. But yeah, if anyone happens to know anyone that might have one that they're willing to let go of at a reasonable price or within reason, I'd be more than happy to try and work something out. But I'm not going to go and put up an arm and a leg to try and get one of these on its own. I attempted, like I said, to get them at the regular pricing or at least around $100. But anything beyond $100, I'm just not willing to spend it, especially with everything dropping. I know a lot of the complete edition cards that you could get, or at least the cards that you can get in this complete edition pack, everything tanked, and it tanked hard. So with that being the case, I mean, I can only imagine, hopefully, that some of the pricing goes down a little bit, but if it stays the way that they are, I'm just not interested. Look at that. We got ourselves a Staff of Completion. Congratulations, David. That's not too bad of a a mythic right there, and a double pack, double rare, another double rare pack. Now they processed that there. Yeah, her call was a rare as well. So we got ourselves a double rare pack here, and then our token. So congrats on that, David. We got a mythic and a foil rare. The foil rare is not the craziest strongest, but it's still there, and that's still pretty awesome. This particular pack is wanting to rip all kinds of oddly, but we'll get to it when we get to it. There we go. Alrighty. Got ourselves our first foil full art basic. Super excited. That just looks awesome. Got ourselves our commons and uncommons now. Nothing too crazy here. I don't recall. Ooh, look at that. That's a... Oh, that's just... I don't know. Some kind of weird dusting, I guess, from something. No idea what that was. But we got ourselves a Blue Suns Twilight. An amazing limited bomb right there. Stupid card. Vanish into Eternity. Pretty decent foil. And a list card. We got Clutch of the Undercity. Return target permanent to his owner's hand. Its controller loses 3 life. And you can transmute it. Good old transmute. I haven't used that in such a long time, but the fact that that is a mechanic that's actually still, I mean, it's effectively, I mean, it is a tutor, obviously. It's not just effectively a tutor, but it's a great way to tutor cards, or at least, if you're the type that does that in your commander decks, good for you. I mean, myself personally, I try my best not to tutor of any kind, because I still have that firm belief that when it comes to commander, you want to have that variant. It's all about your singletonness, but if you can make it super concise to where it's everything is the same, it's like, then what was the point of doing a commander singleton, you know? But everyone has a different way of viewing it. I mean, I know there are certain decks that you have key pieces that you need it to be the case, and with that being the case, I get it. But I don't know, there's 2 different viewpoints, and that's my personal one. I'm not the biggest fan of the tutors myself. Now, mind you, I will ramp and land tutor all the time, but for specific card tutoring, it's different. I think I've said it, and I'll say it every time. I hate when they just stamp the foil thing on there, take the artist signature and put it on there. I mean, that it just doesn't feel as I don't know, special when it's just a golden stamp, but that's just a planeswalker symbol, I think is what that is called now. Got ourselves our commons and uncommons and a Melira. I think I've opened myself personally a bunch of these. Oh, look at that. That is a getting distracted by the Melira and just looking at the much better things. We got a triple rare pack, and I believe the foil Staff of Completion is actually worth a few bucks. So yeah, congrats, man. You got ourselves a triple rare pack, and one of them being a foil mythic is super neat. But then the Melira itself is like, it's such a weird card. I know, I personally do like it, and it kind of reminds me of Safi Eric Starter. But then Wizards learned their lesson with that one. Don't let them combo. So it exiles itself. But yeah, I mean, they can't give Wizards can't give us 2 Safi Eric Starters, so they have to do something a little bit different. Got ourselves some commons, uncommons. Crazy uncommon right there. And oh, this is, I believe this is a commander card, if I'm correct. So that's pretty neat that that's in these. Got ourselves a Ria Ivor, so a double rare pack, and oh, just a double rare pack for this one, but still, mythic and a regular rare is actually still not too bad. This one I know is actually pretty fun for commander, but you have to really be artifact centric. But of course it's not that hard in red, so that's something I can see happening pretty easily. All right, just a few more packs to go, and then we can get ourselves to the show, what we're all here to see, what's in the super expensive, super exclusive pack. I mean, if Wizards had probably just sold the packs themselves, I mean, I could see that being like something that people would have just bought. Got ourselves a slow bad. I mean, it's just a 3-mana 3/3. That's the way I look at it. It has an ability that I don't think I've ever seen used or used myself at all. Foil card and a might token. Some decent hits here. Congrats, David, on the handful of mythics that you did pull so far. I mean, there's only, I lost track of how many I've already opened, but with there being so many and hitting so many mythics, it's actually pretty neat. I feel like whenever I open set boosters and these guys, they're together in the uncommon slot. I think that's happened a good handful of times, at least from what I recall. Got ourselves a Lux Artillery, Glissa the Sunslayer, amazing card in limited, and then a Barbed Battle Fist. So, and then a junk card, which I'm pretty sure you don't want these, so I'm just throwing these away for you. If you need me to replace them after I throw them away, you let me know, David. We'll get in touch. But I'm pretty sure you don't care about those. Oops. And then we got ourselves just 3 more packs to go. Commons and uncommons. Nothing too crazy here. Got ourselves our uncommons now. Viral Spawning. Rustvine Cultivator. A Malcator Purity Overseer. Not too bad. A Rebel Salvo. Pretty strong uncommon, I feel. And then the drone token. Pretty neat. I really like Rebel Salvo. It was a powerful card that I used a lot in limited myself. Heck, and I even did some constructed play on Arena, and in the mono red deck that I ran, I used Rebel Salvos just because that's 3 mana, 5 damage to a creature. Pretty solid. Just kill most things. Very few things that did not kill. Oh boy, and got ourselves another slow bad. At least this one's the alternate art, so there's that. Got ourselves a Kethek, which is actually pretty cool. And, oh, look at that. So, yeah, our foil's not that crazy, but we did get ourselves a triple rare pack. I believe this is this is the magic version of Guile. So, it's Imard the Stormcleaver, but essentially it's Guile from the Street Fighter Secret Lair. That's exactly, like, effectively everything is exactly the same, but when you look at the, down here, I believe the rare equal to Secret Lair, I forget what the D stands for, and then 434. But yeah, that's the, so if you're looking to build yourself a Guile Street Fighter deck, you technically can, David. It's just not with Guile himself. And but yeah, at least you have that option. There's that. Got ourselves a foil forest here. Still pretty sick. I'm just going to look at that again. I'm not going to be able to open many more of these now just because March of the Machines is out now. But the March of the Machine, not machines, but machine. And then I still really like all of those lands. Gotta enjoy me some H.R. Geiger themed lands. At least that's the way I look at them all. Plated Onslaught, Quicksilver Fisher. Got ourselves a... That's a nice way to finish off your set booster packs, by the way, David. I don't know what Mondrak is at now, but I know it's definitely one of the ones that are up there for sure. Got ourselves a Sinu Dancer. And look at that. That's a double mythic pack. That's a Tevesh Zat. I know Tevesh himself is not worth that much, but hey, that's awesome. That's 2 mythics in 1 set booster pack. Heck yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then we got ourselves our complete edition pack. I mean, thank you again, David, for just letting me even open this. I mean, I personally haven't even seen one yet. And just the fact that I have the opportunity to open this for you, I'm just super ecstatic. I just appreciate it a lot. I really do. I mean, I just can't say it enough. There it is. There's our little nick to rip here so that we can rip it down and hopefully not damage any of the cards on the interior. I'm going to do my absolute best. There we are. I know most of these are going to be lands, but then the lands are still super awesome looking. I'm going to do my absolute best not to mess this up for you, David. There we go. Alrighty. So, I'm going to take these all in. Super slick. I know you probably got these for yourself just to collect, but if you're not interested in them, I'll probably talk to you. I need to get my hands on all of these, or at least a play set of them, just because I really enjoy the way these look. And the way these feel, yeah, they do feel different. I know that there have been other videos I've watched and people mention they do feel different, but definitely still want some. And then, all right, so we got 2 rares or mythics here. So our first rare is Nahiri, the Unforgiving. So there you go. That's our first one. These things just look amazing. And you got yourself a Jace, the Perfected Mind. So you got a double Planeswalker pack for your completed pack. And of course, they're both completed Planeswalkers. It's kind of hilarious. But congratulations, David. These are your cards. I will be getting these all, at least these 2 specifically will definitely get sleeved for you. In regards to everything else, I don't really have too many. Let's see. At least let's sleeve these 2 real quick here for you. And then I'll definitely sleeve up at least the Mondrak for sure, because I know those 3. I believe Mondrak is going to be more expensive than these 2 already. I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't looked up the prices recently in regards to these, but I do know like they plummeted more than 50% of what they were originally value-wise. So, but yeah, regardless, congrats again, David. Thank you again, sir, for giving me this opportunity. If there are other opportunities in the future, I'd be more than happy to do this again for anyone else. And if you have instructions or requests in regards whenever I do open these for you, let me know. I'll be happy to fulfill and do the best that I can for y'all. But thank you so much again, everyone. Please take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And then a small shout out to David in the comments if you can. That'll be great. But yeah, thank you again, everyone. And never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.